I was having a conversation recently, and she said something I hear all the time. I wish there were more hours in a day. And I paused. I paused because I knew the weight of what she was feeling in that moment. Her life is full. People look to her constantly. She holds a lot, and not just at work, but also at home. Deep down, I also knew that wasn't the full truth. So let me ask you something. When was the last time you said that and actually meant it? There isn't enough time. For most people, this isn't an occasional thought. It's constant. You wake up and your mind is already running. What needs to get done? Who needs something from you? What didn't get finished yesterday? And what is coming next on your list? It's like you step into motion before you've even had a moment to arrive. And then the day unfolds. You handle things, you respond, you move from one thing to the next. And then you go to bed. And it starts all over again. So I want you to think about yesterday for a second. Did it feel full or did it feel finished? Because those are not the same thing. And somewhere inside of this cycle, we start telling ourselves, when things slow down, then I'll have time. When I can get through this week, then I'll breathe. When this season is over, then I'll be able to. When I have more energy, then I'll start. Notice this. How long have you been saying these phrases? For most, it's been since high school. And here's the thing. Life doesn't actually slow down. Most people try to solve this by managing their time better. A better system, a better routine, a better plan, working to become more efficient, more productive, more on top of everything. But what if the problem isn't how you are managing your time, but rather how you are experiencing it? You have been taught how to manage your time externally, but no one has taught you how to experience time internally. Let me explain. There are two things shaping your experience every single day: your presence and your perception. Let's start with presence. You can be somewhere and not actually be there. You're with your family, but your mind is still at work. You sit down to rest, but you're still running through your to-do list. You're in a conversation, but a part of you has already moved on. So now let me ask you this. Where in your life are you physically present, but mentally checked out? Just notice what comes up. Because when that happens, it really doesn't matter how much time you have or how you are managing it, because it will never feel like enough. Now I want to take a look at perception with you. Time itself is fixed, right? We have 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. We will not argue that. But your experience of time is not fixed. You can spend an hour doing something you don't want to do and it feels endless. Or you can spend an hour doing something that you absolutely love and just like that it disappears. Same hour, different experience. So let me ask you this. Where in your life right now does time feel slow? And where does it feel like it is moving quickly? The difference isn't your schedule. The difference is how you are showing up inside of it. This is where most people miss what's actually happening. They think they need more time. But underneath that, it's not actually time. It's decision fatigue. It's mental load. It's overcommitment. Because when everything feels important, everything feels urgent. And when everything feels urgent, you live your life in a reaction mode instead of intention. So I want to pause here for a second. How many things right now in your life feel like they need your attention? And pause this and actually answer that question. List it out. How many things right now in your life feel like they need your attention? I don't mean eventually. I mean right now in this moment. What all needs your attention? When everything is being held on your plate at once, nothing actually gets your best energy. That's where the exhaustion creeps in. So instead of trying to fix your schedule, I want to give you something simple to walk away with. Pick one moment today, just one. It could be your drive, it could be dinner, it could be the first few minutes of your morning. And instead of trying to optimize that moment, I invite you to be present in it, both mentally and physically. And when your mind drifts, and it will, I want you to gently bring yourself back by asking, how can I be more here right now? No pressure, no performance, just awareness. Because as you know by now, if you've been with me for some time, awareness is where everything starts to shift. So if you've been telling yourself, I don't have time, or I wish I had more, this is what I want you to hear. You don't need more hours in a day. You need a different relationship with how you are experiencing your life. Because time isn't what you are lacking. It's how you are living inside of it. And if part of you is hearing this and thinking, okay, Elena, but why does it still feel so hard? That's the next layer, because this isn't just about time. It's about your capacity, your energy, what you are carrying, how you are operating day to day. And once you start looking at it through that lens, things make a lot more sense. If you want a starting point for that, I created something to help you see where you are operating from. You can find it below. If this made something click for you, just sit with it. Sit with that for a moment. You're not doing life wrong. You've just been taught to measure time in a way that was never actually designed to support you. And once that shifts, everything else starts to follow.